Unit 4, Lesson 4, and this is Worksheet B. And sounds like some of you have gotten started with homework, which is good. So let's continue on. Gotten pretty much about halfway. So if you got about halfway with homework and start to have trouble, then that's probably where we stopped at. All right. So this next problem we have 5 feet is equal to, and then we want to find out how many centimeters that is. So start with feet, and then end with centimeters, right? And so we know we're going from the English system to metric, right? So we need to look at what conversion for, what is this, length, volume, weight, length. So the conversion for length is inches to centimeters, right? It's going to be 2.54 centimeters equals to 1 inch. So we got to go from feet
to inches to centimeters.
Right, to inches and then inches to centimeters. Okay, so you want to do this roadmap up here because a lot of this unit conversion has to do with planning out, what steps to take, because it's not just all feet or not all metric. So we have to plan a little bit more carefully what we're doing. Okay, so we start off with 5 feet over 1. And we're going from feet to inches. Well, what's the conversion for feet to inches?
12 inches.
12 inches equals to 1 foot, right? So that means we're either going to write this as 12 inches over 1 foot or 1 foot over 12 inches.
Are you going to give us a formula like that 2.54?
The conversions from metric to English or the other way around, yes, those you'll get on the test.
But the 4 quarters equals 1 gallon, stuff like that.
Yeah, those, everybody really should know
We
those.
already had that on the test anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, those.
But you'll give us.
Those you really should need to
So
know.
we don't need to memorize these up here. 1 inch equals.
Right.
They'll be on there.
Right, they'll be on there, yeah.
So it's 12 inches over 1 foot.
Right. The feet have to be in the denominator, right? So that means this is 1 foot in the denominator, 12 inches in the numerator. So that the feet cancel, right? So, are we multiplying or dividing? Multiplying. 5 times 12, right? That's going to be 60, right? Inches. So, 12 inches in a foot. Everybody, really should know that. So that's not going to be given 3 feet in a yard, that kind of thing. All right. So now our next step is to do what?
Centimeters.
Yeah, inches to centimeters, right? And we know that we're looking at our conversion here. 2.54 centimeters equals to 1 inch, right?
Yeah, so about 1 inch on the bottom.
Yeah, exactly. Inches have to go on the bottom, so that'll be 1 inch on the bottom, and the 2.54 centimeters in the numerator. And again, cancel your units out. Make sure you got it right. So now we're going to multiply 60 times 2.54, right?
Yeah.
So let's take a look. Put that on the calculator. Put in 60 times 2.54. Check it. Okay, after you plug it in there, if you have a TI calculator, it's easy to look at it. You can punch the numbers and then look at it. But the smaller calculators, you have to check the number before you put in, your plus or minus sign in there. But calculators are nice, but they're only as good as what you put in to them. one, so you,
So you have to have a calculator for the test?
calculators are allowed. You don't have to have it, but they are allowed for this test and the next one. They're not allowed on the final.
Well, that
Okay.
sucks.
You might as well just
Sorry
come
about
in and
that.
get it.
What?
Might as well just come in and get it by hand.
Yeah, but just think of it this way. If you needed a calculator, well, we'll get to that point when we get there. Final. So we get 152.4, right? Alright, so that's gonna be and our units are centimeters. Okay? Questions with that? So I know in the past we were using ratios with this equal sign in between them, but these ratios, and I'm talking about ratios, I'm talking about 2.54 to 1 inch, centimeters equal to 1 inch, right? Or per 1 inch, same thing. So these are ratios too, but these ratios we're putting a multiplication sign in between instead of an equal sign.
Those are easy, it's the ones when you, cause you're going down, but when you go from down to up, like say, millimeters, or, no, say centimeters up to a foot, that way, that's I don't get it.
Okay. Well,
Like number 6 or number 7, or number 8, 8 is a good one.
Yeah, 80 is
Right.
good.
8, let's take a look at that one. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's do this. This is actually backwards from what I was originally going to do with this problem, but it'll still work. We're going to do one